Can you give people an overview of what these blueprints actually are and what their value is? Obviously, you have a singularity scanner on your land. You're playing this in Illuvium 0. The scanner picks up biodata from Illuvials that are actually passing through your land. Once you, let's say you do get one of these rare blueprint NFTs, why is that valuable and why is that interesting?
So blueprints are important because they're super rare. Now, what you can do with that blueprint is you can mint armor. So for example, if the alluvial that you pick up is a ramfire, right? It's gone past your land, the scanner's picked it up. You then research the biodata, you create that blueprint. That's going to be a ramfire based armor blueprint, right? So you will be the only person in the world that can create that piece of armor. Now, the cool thing about that is you get to set the price. It's whatever you want, right? You don't have to sell it to someone. You might be the only person who wants that, right? And so you go, I'm not going to give this to anyone else, so I can have that exclusivity. It's a cosmetic skin that you're bringing into the game. So it doesn't have any effect in terms of balancing, but it's a flex. It's like your Fortnite skins, except instead of the publisher, as in Fortnite, creating that skin and determining how many they create and all of that, it's literally down to the person who owns that blueprint, the owner of that land NFT, right? They decide what's the pricing. They decide how much supply am I going to create, if I'm going to create any at all. And then you also have the ability to say, okay, I've had this blueprint. I've been creating this specific armor for a while now. I've sold a few, and now actually I think it's time for me to let it go. And there'll be someone else out there, maybe someone who creates like blueprint factories, right? Who's literally out there to try and get as many blueprints as possible because that's their business model, and they would be happy to purchase your blueprint. So you might then offload your blueprint and you'd be able to fetch a very, very high price for it, because now you're not just selling the piece of armor that you minted from having the blueprint, you're literally giving them the thing that can create an unlimited amount of this piece of armor.
So that's what we're talking about. This is the NFT that helps you make more NFTs. So it gives you a blueprint so you can control the market, if you will, for skins. That's wild. It's almost like you're saying, you're the developer and publisher almost in this case, where like you decide whether the market gets any of these skins. You could say zero or ever made.
You could say zero, yeah, you could.
Or you could just mint them and then sell them yourself. So it's like you're almost like able to set up shop here, like an Illuvium skins shop. That's so cool. I just wanted to emphasize that point. So it's not just playing Illuvium 0 on land, getting fuel, and maybe selling it on the Illuvidex for cash. These blueprints allow you to offer products essentially to the market if you choose these skins products, and they're ultra rare. So cool. I love that aspect of land. And that's tier 1 through 5, guys. So even if you're getting tier 1 land, you have the potential to get these ultra rare blueprint NFTs.
Of course, you can build a singularity scanner on tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but there's no advantage. There's no benefit. There's no additional production that you can get from your scanner on a tier 5 plot versus a tier 1 plot. And that's really, really important for the smaller guys out there who can't afford a tier 2, 3, 4, and 5 plot. If you want to get into that game of creating blueprints and eventually a blueprint skin factory, as you're saying, then you can do it by purchasing the tier 1 land, which I think is really good. And it includes a lot more people.